Well, good day everyone, Jason Haines here once again. QPL Rural right here in Narangara, Temora and Leeton with another look around the Riverina at what's been happening. Well, last weekend's events, we ducked up to Marlong there to have a look at that producing lamb or producing forage in marginal conditions workshop on the Saturday at Marlong. That was a very interesting day, certainly a different way of looking at things, and certainly something that I think we're going to consider in the future as this livestock job gets stronger and stronger, both with the shortage of red meat going forward and the international influence of this African swine flu. Absolutely going to be a game changer going forward for many of our producers, and I do honestly believe this red meat, we're going to see some really exciting stuff happening over the next couple of years. And certainly looking at ways where we can get more out of that marginal country, produce more tonnes of dry matter down that throat and convert it efficiently to lamb or beef is certainly going to be an area that we do a lot of work on individual properties over the next few years. Messages from the day included: watch your organic matter levels, try and build up your soil carbon there, try and get those nutrients recycling very quickly. Plant it with plants, whether they're subtropical or temperate varieties that are going to utilise the available moisture and convert into the greatest amount of dry matter. Look at long-term perennial pastures and look at ways of converting that very efficiently into your chosen livestock enterprise. Certainly a lot to be learnt, and if you want more information, please give Jared, myself or Craig a ring, and we're always happy to discuss this with you. Now, water trading this week, well, we are getting closer and closer to the Inter-Valley trade there, opening from Murrumbidgee. You'll be able to supply right down to the Murray system there. I've only got the 14th figures in front of me, and we've only got 5 gigalitres to go before that Murrumbidgee to Murray trade does open. So no doubt, looking at that difference in price there, that's $750 for temp water in the Murrumbidgee system, and that lower Murray, well, we're $950, getting closer and closer to $1,000 a megalitre. It's probably backed off a little bit in the last couple of weeks as we get closer to Inter-Valley trade, but yeah, we're at $950 to $1,000 in that lower Murray and right through to South Australia in that temp market. So opportunities there for those who are lucky enough to get some water included in that Inter-Valley trade. Now, a lot of producers are also talking about bore water. I'm down in the Murray Valley this week, and certainly I've got 2 or 3 people looking for properties with bore water on them, all looking to secure significant volumes of that lower Murray bore water, and the same is to be said for that Murrumbidgee system as well. So if you're sitting on bore water or you've got a property that would be suitable for cropping, there's probably a premium there. You're certainly on a property that has desire about it at the moment as people look to secure and firm up that production system. So give me a call. Always happy to look at any property, as you know, and happy to look at any parcel of water. But there could be some premiums for those people who have groundwater there at the moment, or properties with access to groundwater. Now, surprisingly enough, this does also include spear point water. I've got buyers looking for spear point water in that Murray Valley as well. So please, as I said, consider your options and give me a call. Always happy to discuss them. Now, in lower Murrumbidgee water as well, I have seen trades in the last week for Zone 2 water as high as $280 a megalitre, so there does look to be some upwards pressure on that price there. So if you're looking at a summer program, if you are seriously considering putting a crop in, see if you can leave yourself a buffer. It may well be worth just firming up a bit of extra water for yourself to make sure you can finish that crop in the summer. We could be looking at a very hot and dry summer. We know what happened last year, that we ended up using more water than what we'd anticipated. And it's the same scenario again this year by all accounts. For buyers out there as well, I do have some supplementary water. I've got approximately 142 megalitres of supplementary entitlement available. So those sup buyers, please, 142 megalitres, listed at $850 a megalitre. So please give me a call today. Vendors are only too happy to move that one on. In rural property this week, well, I do have a number of people who have rung in the last few days looking for more cropping country and for lease country for livestock. We are swinging back towards livestock a little bit at the moment, but if you've got a block there that you're thinking, what do I do next year, there is good opportunity and good money still around for leasing country out. We've got some very good operators in our books now that are starting to look for country. So again, this is a very good option for some people, securing that return on that country for a number of years ahead. And Craig and myself and Jared are only too happy to set up a management package where you can be sure that your property's getting well looked after and you're getting a solid return year on year. In other properties, well, again, all about the livestock. I do think there's good opportunity to secure some small irrigation properties at the moment. That irrigation space is probably just tightened up a little bit, and I do have a number of properties like Meadowview, like Mundara, that have got an irrigation element to them. They're not very big, but will be an absolutely fantastic and reliable way of finishing lambs. So a good few hundred acres there on each of those properties where you can pour a bit of water on, have your breeding block, and have somewhere where you can finish lambs, because you just know that this lamb and beef market is going to be strong once this drought breaks and we do kick on for the next few years. These blocks could well work out to be very cheap and effective ways of finishing large numbers of livestock while securing an appreciating asset. Only too happy to go through the numbers with you on these ones. Please give me a call. I think these properties are going to be in high demand going forward. As I said, stock. I seriously believe this African swine flu is a game changer and one of those real changes to our economy and the way we produce livestock that you only see every few decades. In ag tech this week, well, I do like to tip my hat and just mention the 290 hectare CSIRO investment out of Burra Ag Research Station. Out here, they're doing a fair bit of research into temperature and humidity. They've got 72 soil moisture probes, 6 weather stations and monitoring equipment, all the latest ag tech to develop new varieties of wheat, canola and legumes, along with pastures that can withstand warmer and drier conditions such as those predicted in the future. So no doubt we'll expect to see some very exciting things come out of that new Burra site. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on any one of our properties or anything else here today, please give us a call at any time on 0488 594 450. Really look forward to talking to you again next week. Cheers.